Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün Portal 2 oynayacağız. İlk hikayeli serim. Yani benim en azından. Ben oyunu biraz oynamıştım. Şimdi yeni oyundan başlayacağız birlikte. Zor bir oyun olduğunu düşünüyorum. Yani öyle biliyorum. Şimdi başlayalım. Herhalde ilk bölümden başlamamız lazım. Niye böyle bir şey oluyor acaba? Ben aslında bir sene önce indirmiştim oyunu. Bir sene önce başlamıştım. Yani oynamıştım ve bitirmiştim ama şu an hiçbir şey hatırlamıyorum. Belki o yüzden sormuştur. Şu bölümlere geldiniz, oradan başlamak istiyor musunuz?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center.
Ses gerçekten fazla yüksek geliyor. Hatta müzik sesi direkt sıfır olsun.
Must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear the buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear...
Sens de yüksek.
A buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory...
Abi bu niye değişmiyor? Bir dakika. Bir dakika, ben yanlış şey yapmışım. Fare hassasiyeti.
Physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Çevirmeye gerek yok zaten. Umarım sesle vesaire sıkıntı yoktur ve hala sensüti yüksek geliyor ya. Yani daha ne kadar kısabilirim bilmiyorum.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you
Anyone
that
in
all
there?
test subjects shall vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not emerging
gonna open
from
the door
suspension at this time
at any
will
time?
be assumed to have exercised his or her rights
Hello?
to remain in extended
No.
relaxation for the duration
Are you gonna open
of
this
the
door?
destruction of this facility.
'Cause it's
If you have
fairly
questions or
urgent.
concerns regarding this policy, or
Oh,
if you
just open the
require a
door!
Spanish language
That's too
version of
aggressive.
this
Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Bir dakika. Şu sesleri falan birazcık daha bakmam lazım galiba. Bu son şeyde hala bana çok yüksek geliyor abi ya.
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Duyuyoruz hadi. Öldürecek misin bizi? Ne yapacaksan yap, uyuyacak.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on?
Ne oluyor lan dışarıda?
The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
Kaç test var?
Why? It's close. Can you see?
Buradan
Am I
çıkıp
gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Right, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one.
çarpmadım yüzünü yıktım.
Okay, listen, we should get our stories straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Ne kadar hızlı olmalı.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Peki. Yani
All right, off you go. Go. That's the spirit. Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
burada açıldı. Ya bak. Bu arada kendimize bakalım bir dakika şurada. Kız bir karakterimiz var. 2 kolumuz var. Ayağımızda garip şeyler var. Bu ne var? Neyse hadi.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Bir dakika. Heh. Tamam. Eyle alabiliyoruz. Buraya bıraktım abi. Oldu.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Abi giremiyorum ya, sensitivite o kadar yüksek ki. Bunun herhangi bir ayarı yok mu gerçekten abi ya? Şu ivme miktarını azaltsam yine şey olmuyor gibi. Zaten ivme devre dışı da. Neyse hadi. Zaten alışırım herhalde. Aperçür. Nasıl okunuyor lan bu? Aperçür.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Dediğinden hiçbir şey anlamadım. Kamera mı lan bu? Neyse. Portal gun'ım yok ki abi. Daha portal açamıyorum. Bu ne yapıyor? Ha. Peki. Tamam, bu da kalsın bu. Ha, düğmeye koyacağız, sonra burası falan açılacak, tamam.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Bu toplar, toplu bir şeyler galiba atar. Oha, tropikal kuş sesi geliyor bize. Nasıl bir yıkıklık abi burası? Yani yıkıklık denmez de. Sonsuzluğa doğru uzanıyor burası da. Top da acaba bizimle ne zaman buluşacak? Yani bulut.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Bu ne lan? İnsanlar leopar taretine tapıyor. Birleşmiş Milletler. Yani buradan değişik bir şey gönderdiler de bu kongreyi falan mı bastı yani? Ne anlatmaya çalışıyorsunuz acaba? Aa, buradaki ezildi. Neyse. İkinci test mi?
Hey! You made it!
Ha,
There should be a portal device on that podium over there.
tamam.
I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? It's alright, no, go on, just have a look about.
Tuzak falan.
No, that's right,
Değil mi?
over by the podium, yeah. Oh!
Az.
Hello? Can
Ölmedim
you see
lan.
the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important, should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive.
Ne
And I'm
oluyor
just going to
lan?
wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back. And assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll
Bu ne
bury
abi
you.
ya?
Alright, brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Portal aygıtına mı takıyorlar yani? Bunlar da Uğraş'taki mekalara benziyor Allah'ım. Göndermeler falan var herhalde. Burada da oyunları oynamadığım için bilemiyorum. Buradan gideceğiz herhalde. Ay, bu dar şeyler de en nefret ettiğim yer ya. Zaten oyunun bir korku oyunu ambiyansı var.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics to share.
Burası ne biçim yıkılmış abi ya.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Bunu... Bakın arkadaşlar, birimin geldiği son nokta. Burası birimin geldiği son nokta abi. Taretlerin kişisel şeyi falan var yani. Onları dava açıyoruz galiba. Herhangi bir şekilde bize zarar verirlerse.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you
dangerous.
remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Ne şu an? Bu ilk şeyler acayip kolay ya. Bana yapabiliyor muyum? Yapıyorum galiba. 4 test 4. Oraya şöyle. Ha bir de bu şeye çıkacağız. Ha. O zaman kaldıramıyorum.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Bu camın içinden atabiliyoruz mu abi? Ha yok, tamam, yukarıda şey varmış. Hayda. Bu ne lan? Bunu çözmeye çalışan işsizler var mı abi ya dünyada? Burada ne demek istediğini. Kırabiliyoruz mu? Tekme falan atamıyor mu? Nereden gideceğim abi? Ha buradanmış da. Ya bu kadar merdivenden falan çıkıyoruz. En basit yoldan gitmemiz gerekiyormuş.
If the enrichment center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Burası uzayda mı yani? Uzaydan gelen herhangi bir şey buraya mı çarpıyor? Beşinci test sanırım. Buraya portal, buraya açarız. Nereye gideceğiz lan? Ha buraya. Şimdi ilk başta şuna bir basalım. Bu ne işe yarıyor? Şuradan kutu mu atıyor? Evet. Buraya değil. Bir dakika, turuncu şey nerede? Burada, tamam. O zaman şuraya açarsak buraya koyarız. Buradan çıkartılmış bize. Ne oldu? Heh. Buraya bir şey basacağız. Bu ne? Bu da şey atıyor. Bu ne? Sen ne yapıyorsun? Ha. O zaman şimdi bu buradan böyle fırlattığımız zaman buraya düşecek büyük ihtimalle. O yüzden böyle blok koyacağız buraya sanırım. Ay hayır. Hayır. Ay yapsın o. Nasıl oldu lan o?
Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Ne olduğunu tam anlamıyorum ya. Şeydekilerin. Alttaki yazıların. Evet, yine loading geldi. Ne olduğuna bakayım.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Altıncı testteyiz. İlk başta herhalde buradan çıkmamız gerekiyor. Şimdi bu altta peki. Buraya çıkmamız gerek. Şuraya portal açıyoruz ama buraya çıkamıyoruz. Şimdi buraya girebiliyor muyum? Herhangi bir şekilde yok. Benim oraya geçmem gerekiyor ama yani oraya nasıl geçerim? Düşünüyorum. Bir dakika. Ben buradan fırlasam buraya düşerken oraya kadar uçarım. Bir dakika. Evet. Bir dakika, bunu bir şeye bakmam lazım. Tamam, geldim. Şimdi şurada kutuyu alacağız değil mi? Burada kutu var. Evet. Sen oraya mı geldin yani ya? Bizim şimdi sensörde çok yüksek, yanlışlıkla bir şey yaparsam yak. Oh, tamam.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Gelecek benimle başlıyor ha. Ama niye ben? Yani. Şimdi herhangi bir şekilde bir şey yapıp buraya gireceğiz. Buradan fırlayıp oraya gideceğiz. Ya hak. Tamam. Şimdi bununla ne yapacağız lan? Şuradan değil, buradan buraya kadar fırlarız herhalde. Değil mi yani? Bir dakika. Ya hak. Kıramıyorum. Nasıl ya? Buradan geçiliyormuş. Ben de kırmam gerekiyor falan sanırım. Tamam, şimdi de herhalde kendimizi fırlatacağız. Şöyle değil. Herhalde böyle falan olacak. Niye olmadı ya? Birazcık daha yukarı koysam. Veya bir dakika, daha yüksekten atlamayı deneyeceğim eğer bu da olmazsa. Evet, tamam.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Peki. Bu arada eğildiğim zaman yere yapışıyorum abi. Yani hacmimi falan küçültüyor herhalde karakter. Zaten ayakları da yok.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Cidden ben havada falan mı uçuyorum abi? Bu ya ayaklarım yok benim. Bu da az önceki görüntünün ters çevrilmiş hali herhalde.
Hey! Oi, oi!
Neredesin? Göremiyorum. Ha.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Come on through!
Bu ne lan? Burada atom bombası testi falan mı?
Come on through to the other side.
Bu lazer falan herhalde. Neyse.
Come on through.
Buradan zıplasak sana kafa atarak
Okay, listen,
geliyor.
let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing.
Yani.
On
Kendini
three.
bırakacak mısın?
Ready?
abi?
1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really? That. All right. Going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay. Ready? 1. Catch me! Catch me! I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Ne? Neye bağlayayım seni?
Go on, just jam me in over there.
Nere ulan nere?
Right on that stick over there. Just put me right on it.
Neyin üstüne? Ben
It is
mi
tricky.
yapıyorum?
It is tricky, but just plug me in, please.
Ulan nereye bağlayayım? Ha buraya.
Plug me into that stick.
Göremedim.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Gerçekten ya.
All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get at it. And off we go. Look at this. No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Hold on, though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually.
Hiç aklıma gelmeyecekti yani sen söylemesen.
Oh, no. Yes, hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Bu bize sıkıyor mu? Yok. Taret. You are different. Tamam anladık.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us, if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, we could just sit here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them. Right now.
O dediğin bir dakika o dediği kişiyi hatırlıyorum. Zaten oyunun ana ekranında olan şey herhalde. Robotumsu şey.
Okay, I'm
İsmini
going to lay my cards on the
hatırlamıyorum
table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Kapalı mı emin misin? Bak. Hiç hayır halamet bir yere şey yapmıyor burası, benzemiyor.
There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. and then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything.
Yani. Şimdi ne yapmam gerekiyor? Ben az önce dinlemedim seni. Buradan mı gidiyoruz?
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device and, by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me.
Seni burada bıraksam Allah.
Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Peki, teşekkürler. Aslında portal açıp aşağı inecektim ama olmayacaktı zaten büyük ihtimal. Bir dakika, seni bıraksam bırakamıyorum. Portal herhangi bir şekilde
Sorry, I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
Oğlum sonsuzluğa doğru uzanıyor aşağısı. Bir dakika, buradan atlayabilir miyim lan? Çok küçük boşluk gerçi. Boşluk değil hatta, gölgeden öyle gözüküyormuş.
This is the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere.
Tabii ki de göremiyorum yani.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that! Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
Çıkamıyorum. No.
Oh, there's a path.
Hayır.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack.
Hayır.
A.
Evet.
A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
Ben
I don't.
sana
Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. Nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered
You
me.
did what? Oh no! No! Oh no!
Allah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
What? Bu gerizekalı robot yüzünden hayatımız boyunca burada olacağız demek ki. Büyük ihtimal oyunun geri kalanlarını test yapacağız ve IQ'muz düşecek. Hayda. Bu nasıl bir araba ya?
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them
Kolaysa
down
sen de
here.
ne ya? Allah'ım
The
ya.
dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Kolaysa sen geç yani buradan. Allah.
There it is.
Ne orada?
Hold on. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
İkili mi oldu şimdi? Ha, sağ tıkla turuncu, sol tıkla şey.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
Bir dakika, yanlış oldu. Tamam. Şu chapter 2'ya da bir türlü
Here,
gelemedik.
let me
abi.
get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Yani hayatımız boyunca test yapacağız. Oyunun geri kalanı bu.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Peki. Evet. Ya hala please remain calm. Lütfen sakin kalın. Neden ki? Evet, bizi çıldırtacak bir şey yollayacaklar herhalde şimdi. Evet, ikinci
Sorry about the
bölümümüze
mess.
geldik
I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Evet arkadaşlar, ikinci bölümümüze geldiğimize göre artık ben kaydımı durdurmak istiyorum. Bugünlük görüşürüz. Portal 2'nin devamında sizlerle birlikte olacağım zaten. Bir sonraki Portal 2 bölümümüze kadar görüşmek üzere.